expect excellence. They expect a world champion. A Crazy Raccoon are having none of it. Tensai gets a blue star, but it's going to be punished with a hypnotize off the back. What a stun, though. That is brutal. Luki could be able to drag himself away, but Humble are down by 1 star after that exchange.
Oh, an overextension there from Boss also on the left-hand side, and Tensai will pick it up. Luki now with the blue star. The Crazy Raccoon have the lead by 3. Semantic just lurking in their bush, waiting for someone from CR to overextend, but they're going to have to push forwards even more here. He's earned the super as well now. It's going to come in quite handy, but Milky will have the knockback too, and there it is.
Not enough.
Spread against the wall and pushes forwards.
Where's the damage?
Luki gets the cocoon off as well, and the blue star now with Humble. 7-star lead.
Semantic's going to be able to get away after that as well. The cocoon from Luki was instrumental. They needed a lot of time to actually eliminate Milcrio through that shield. These Spiderlings, by the way, are actually very good. From all 3 brawlers, they are going to ask for a shot, and Semantic is going for it. This guy is unhinged. Solo runs down Tensai. Says, what's a 2-time to a king? Beautiful stuff. Milcrio the next to fall, and Humble are looking like they're back.
I love that from Luki and Semantic there. Ensuring that pickup is right at the cusp of the Charlie range.
They're going to get to 20.
I mean, at the moment the CR are playing, it's so passive. And Semantic just keeps going in. Now he might be a bit overextending.
Too much.
Gonna pull down now. 8 stars to 14. Humble have got to be cautious here. They've got a lot of stars above their head. 9 to my count.
Semantic's hand got forced there by the Meeple Super. Had to go forward. Knew he would get just peppered with shots from behind that wall. But now he's got a hypercharge. That's a guaranteed connection off that super. Well and truly, in we go. Semantic looking for a double hypnotize. He hits it. Jackpot for Semantic. And Milcrio back to the wall. 1 star away. Humble get to 20. A
I love how Humble did that. It's again not the strategy which I'm sure they were looking to implement. So they're adapting on the fly. Again, Boss overextending that left-hand side. Tensai going to be low, but no one there to contest him. And already, Moyes got the peak.
Semantic's healthy enough here to tank this, as is Luki. Pete might be intended for the Byron. Boss has to pop that gadget to stay alive. Great footwork, though, dodging from Moya. This guy with the mechanics taking space. As Moya is going to be forced back. No respect offered by Boss, but Luki might have flown too close to the stun.
Yeah, tough there for Boss. Couldn't really have reacted much faster, but may have wanted to preempt it. Semantic does find the hypnosis connection onto Moya. He'll fall. It's going to be a trade out, though. CR are still in the lead with 3 stars and the blue, and another peep coming in.
I'm looking at Captain Semantic to be the difference maker now. Coming off spawn with that super available. Can simply look to try and fight Tensai, but he needs a 3-star player. Would have to go after Milcrio and more. Even if Milcrio goes down, Crazy Raccoon will still have the blue star lead. This is quite the conundrum for Humble.
Bob really doing his best with these kills, trying to push forward. It's quite difficult into that nanny pick. Now low again, got to be forced out to use a gadget. Peep coming in, he just can't break on this left-hand side. Semantic going forwards though, Milcrio is low. They'll find him. The blue star still with Crazy Raccoon now. Mike comes out, the cocoon goes down immediately. Humble have got the lead. A massive hill from Boss. Straight back to spawn.
And the men look so easy. Semantic simply wanders up in the direction of Crazy Raccoon and does the thing. Great cocoon from Luki. Now Tensai tries to get forward, looking for an opening, but that Meeple Super gets used pretty deep on the map and can't be effective here. Here we go, once more, Semantic steps up. He needs that healing from Boss, and it's not enough to keep him alive. Humble might have thrown this away. Tensai trying to get a little bit of space, but Crazy Raccoon have a 2-star lead, and there's no way for Humble to regain it. Teetering on the edge, again a Humble. It's crazy.
3-time world champion.
There's echoes of 2021 for 2022. From Tensai in the spotlight, with the trophy in hand. To return to that spot, I'm sure, means the world to the little genius. Now Crazy Raccoon just have to close this case. Humble, though, stand in their way and had a very decisive first round here on Hideout. They can't afford to take any undue risks. Semantic, though, still needs to be the aggressor, still has to come forward. Oh, that damage coming the way of Moy is going to force him back.
Yeah, Semantic has to go on the aggressive, but it's a really tough balance to find. He's depending upon these Byron heals, and again, this Meeple gadget, which is devastating. Good taps, again, from Tensai. He's earned the super, and now Humble can't use that wall. Just the blue star for now. Luki again taking a lot of shots here. Kooky Popper as well, replying in chord. Boss still needs to heal up. Semantic might be able to time this and get something back to spawn, but it's such a tight position for Humble to play from.
It's the Meeple gadget that Semantic has to look out for. Tensai can knock him back and prevent him from getting close enough to find a big hypnotize. This is not a hypercharged super from the Ollie. Semantic has to be picture perfect in these next few moments. Humble need to fight their way back into the map, but right now they are being boxed in. The trash compactor begins to crush. Return to sender on the boss, doesn't bother him. Moya's starting to tick low. That's the opening for Humble. Now they can get that map control they've been sorely needing.
But one run step, and Humble are done for. They can't overextend now. They're just going to buy down the clock and hope for the best. Ensure a kill towards the end. As we approach the 15-second mark, CR are going to push.
It can't be over here. It just can't. Humble now to stand and fight for the right to continue to compete for the World Championship. 9 seconds left. Milkrio starting to pinch on the right-hand side. He pops his super. Tensai looking at Semantic. He's looking like a tasty morsel. In he goes. Able to get away as well with a super, but not to safety. Crazy Raccoon, the king of old, has returned to claim his dues. From the dumpster to the throne. A rags to riches story. Stuck on repeat. Crazy Raccoon have ascended once more to godhood in Brawl Stars. A clean sweep of the 2024 champions. Humble with not a word to say.